Have you ever wondered how to set up Google Analytics? Well, today I'm going to show you how. All right, welcome everybody to another how-to episode. Today we will be talking about how to set up your Google Analytics for your business website or for any other kind of website. And today we will be setting up Google Analytics for our little demo site here, our life coaching on demand site. And I'm going to take you guys through step by step, and at the end you guys will have a fully working and operational setup. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is come over to basically Google Analytics. Just type it into Google. They will probably take you to a screen like this if you've never set this up. Something you guys are going to want to make sure you do is you're going to want to make sure you're signed in to your Google account, maybe through your email, through Gmail, through Google Docs, something like that. Just make sure you're signed in to Google. So you're going to come over here where you're going to click Set Up for Free. It's going to take you to create an account screen like this. The first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to set up an account name. For our purposes, we are just going to call it Life Coaching on Demand, because that's our business. Go ahead and leave all of these babies checked. Click Next. Right here, everybody, we're going to choose what type of measuring we're primarily going to be doing. I would recommend keeping it on web unless you're going to be tracking apps, web applications, or some of these other more advanced type of things. So go ahead and just keep the default checked, which is web. Come down here, you're going to click Next. And step 3, which is actually the last step on the Google end of things, is we're going to give our name a little website, and we're just going to give it the same name as the account name. Keep it simple. Life Coaching on Demand. I'm going to jump over here. It's going to ask you for your URL. So here is our URL, guys. As you might notice, this is not a live website, and so it's actually operating on my local computer and not on the internet, but that's okay. So I'm just going to take this, show you guys what I'm going to do. You're going to take your live site. You're going to come over here. You're going to copy that in here. Now, as you guys can see, they already provide the first part there. You can either click HTTP or HTTPS if you have an SSL certificate. If you're not sure, don't worry about it. Just look at what you have at the beginning of this. And since I don't have an S, I'm just going to leave it on that first one. I'm going to actually get rid of this since it already provides it. Now, since this is just a local site, everybody, and not live on the internet, I'm going to get rid of this last little part, and I'm just going to write .com. So you're going to want to have whatever URL you have already set up for your website. So you're going to do that. You're going to choose an industry. Google will provide you with a bunch of different industries. Let's just say our life coaching. What is our life coaching, guys? Let's just say hobbies and leisure. For the moment, go ahead and choose your time zone. I am currently in Iowa, so I'm going to do Chicago time zone. And you just click Create. Some terms of service are going to pop up. Go ahead and take a look at this, but for now I'm going to just check these off. I accept, and boom. Look at that, guys. Wasn't that easy? So go ahead and click through these and get on this. Google will give you a little tour. Now, we basically have done everything we need to do on Google's end of things. And now we're going to go over to our website and do one or two things really quickly, and then we'll be totally set up. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is it's going to take you to a tracking ID screen. It's going to look like this, and it's going to give you this tracking code, piece of code. Don't worry, guys, about what exactly it means, but just know that this stuff right here is going to be something we're actually going to put inside of our website so that Google can track us. So just remember that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to our website, because now we've done everything that we need to do on Google's end, but now we need to go on our end and set the website up. So as you guys can see, we're using WordPress, and we're using the Divi theme on this website. Now, most WordPress themes, guys, will have some place that you can inject Google Analytics code. And I actually want to show you guys how you can inject this tracking code into Divi, but then I also want to give you guys an alternative way, just in case you guys aren't sure where to find that place or if it's a little confusing, so on and so forth. So for Divi users, you're going to come down to Divi, just going to go to theme options. Then here's your Divi options, guys. So you're going to want to go over to integration, and inside the integration tab, you're going to have these places where you can actually copy and paste pieces of code. Now Divi has a little thing right here where it says add code to the body, good for tracking code such as Google Analytics. So we will just take Divi at their word, and we're going to jump over here. I'm going to come back here, guys. We're going to come back here. We're going to copy and paste this whole thing. We're going to copy and paste this. Jump back over here, and boom. So we just took this code, don't worry about exactly what it means, and copied it right in there. Now we're going to come down here, you're going to save it, and boom. And that's it. That's it, guys. So we set up the website on Google's end. We took the piece of tracking code that they gave us and we injected it, copied and pasted it right into the Divi website. Now, if you're not using Divi or you're not sure where to inject the code, I wanted to give you guys a second option, which is a great option and a great plugin that I would recommend for injecting pieces of code if you need to. And the plugin is called Insert Headers and Footers by WP Beginner. Now what you can do is you can just copy this. So pretend we have not injected our code. We want to do it through the plugin. You're going to come over to plugins, and we're going to go to add new. We're going to come over here, search, paste in the title of our plugin. It's going to be right here. It's installed on quite a few WordPress sites already. We're going to click install. We're going to click activate. Then I believe it's going to be down in settings, guys. You're going to want to come over to insert headers and footers, and it's going to be right here. Now this is an alternative to injecting the code or copying and pasting the code into your WordPress themes place. Now, you don't have to do this way. You can do it the first way, but this is an alternative way if you choose to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back here. You're going to take the code like we just did, copy, Then you're going to want to inject it into the head, not the footer. When it scripts in the header. Boom. Just like that. Then you're just going to click save. Now, because I already injected it into Divi, I'm not going to save this right now, but I wanted to show you that you guys could do that. Either way is valid, but I just wanted to give you guys two options. I will include the name and link to this alternative option right there, but I just wanted to show you guys how that worked. Now, really quick, guys, I'm going to jump over to Google Analytics. We're not really going to get into how this all works, but I wanted to show you how you guys can get back to this tracking code if you guys lose this place. So what you can do is you can click on this little home icon. This will take you to the home screen. Now, at the moment, our website is currently not online, so we can't actually track. We can't actually track it. But typically, if you were online and you inject that code and you save it, you will start to see stuff happening in this area. And that means the setup has been made correctly. Now, you might be wondering where the heck that tracking code is. If you're on this home screen, you're going to go down to admin. And then you're going to have these properties right here, guys. Right now we only have one property set up, so you're going to want to make sure the property is selected. And then they have tracking info. You want to click tracking info, tracking code. Boom, there it is. There is the tracking code that we need to inject into our website. And that is actually it. That is it, guys. So congratulations. You have just set up Google Analytics, and you can start doing some awesome data tracking, data collecting for your business and for your marketing plan and for all kinds of other things. So we will probably do some more Google Analytics videos here in the near future, but I just wanted to get you guys off the ground running. It's really not that complicated. Don't be afraid of trying this. And if you get stuck, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like. If you enjoy this type of content in general, please subscribe to the channel to support it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.